Well. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome at the booth of Bosch Rexroth. We are about to start a short presentation in English, so this is a special warm welcome to all our foreign guests. If you want to join in our little show, please feel free and don't hesitate to step inside our booth, because we are about to start a presentation about connected industries, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. You know, I would like to give you a warm welcome, of course, and the enormous variety of information available today has changed the world we live in. Never before have so many people been able to communicate as much or use as many smart apps as today, and never before has so much data been sent back and forth over so many different channels. The trend towards worldwide networking and exchanging data affects the way we handle information in the field of industrial automation. And it shapes the production process of tomorrow. Bosch Rexroth and its products offer maximum efficiency in engineering and manufacturing. Our open technologies create new possibilities for vertical and horizontal networking. Last year, I presented to you Open Core Engineering, a range of applications for all software-based solutions from Bosch Rexroth. It won the Hermes Award, cementing its reputation as a trend-setting new technology. Today, we will be showing you how we are using Open Core Engineering to make the production of tomorrow reality today, all in line with the vision of Industry 4.0. Here is what you have to look forward to: innovative products, intelligently networked solutions, and the possibilities offered by step-by-step advancements with machines and systems. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here alone. With me is my fine colleague, Michael Krause. Michael, welcome on stage. Good to have you here.
Yes, thanks.
Michael, we have been talking about connected industry so much last year, this year. It's a big topic, but it's also changing rapidly. What did you bring us to the Hannover Fair 2014?
Yeah, we at Bosch Rexroth, we work intensively to make the vision of connected industry come true. And what we present here on this year's show, you can see over there or behind the screen, is a modular assembly line where we present already available products that go into the vision of connected industry.
Wow, already available. You heard it yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, maybe before we step to the machine, maybe you can give us a short, brief overview of what is going to happen in the next moments.
So, as I said, this is a modular assembly line, so it consists of 5 modules. You can see here the first module down below. This is the product configuration. Then we go on to the second module. This is a handling and assembly system. There's another assembly and handling system behind, which is module number 3. We have module number 4, which is our press, and module number 5, which is our tightening system. And I have to underline, they consist of mechanical and electrical products. We don't use here pneumatics in order to not to make so much noise. And all of these modules are not connected between each other. That means there's no electrical connection, there's no communication between the modules. In fact, the whole assembly process is done by an RFID tag, which is placed on the product itself.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that sounds quite exciting, and I can promise you it's going to be a great little journey coming to us through the machine. Michael, maybe you can go down to the machine and show us what is happening. And you don't have to hesitate, ladies and gentlemen, to follow Michael, because you can see everything projected here on our big screen. So, Michael, my first question is, what did you bring out there?
So, I have here a very modern flashlight and a USB key. And as I said, we want to bring the vision of connected industry come true. And actually, we are producing these 2 products with a lot of varieties on that line, on the same line. So we have aluminum flashlight, plastic flashlight. We have different covers here for our USB key. And as you could see here, there's everywhere the RFID tag, which controls the whole production itself.
Okay, so I maybe pass on the question to the audience, what they would like to see at the end of our production chain. Okay, would you like a USB stick or better a flashlight? And, Michael, they all want to see the flashlight.
I thought so. That's why I have prepared here some blank units. So again, this is a blank unit, RFID tag, and I'm here at station module number 1. I put it into the tray, and I say, okay, select the type of product. I select flashlight, I select aluminum flashlight, and if I would start now here and press the OK button, all the production information would be written on the RFID tag, yeah, and then the work tray would go on to the second module and actually do the assembly. So shall I start, Kai? Are you ready?
If configuration is completed.
Yes.
Okay, then we're ready for takeoff. Go, Captain.
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So our product now goes to the second module, and you can see now that the handling system is going to start. So we are producing the module with 5 orientations in the air here, and this is all due to our linear modules that we use here. So we use our automation solution, Intermotion MLC, with its outstanding robotic functionalities, and as you can see here, we have 6 degrees of freedom. This gives us a great flexibility, and also we have shorter cycle time. So already as I'm speaking, the product is already done.
Wow. That's quite impressive, Michael. So this unit's standalone functions makes it an intelligent, self-governing system. But when I see all of these drive units, I have to ask you one question, Michael. How is the energy efficiency? Because after all, one of the goals of Industry 4.0 is to reduce energy expenses. Yes. So is there a solution you can show to us?
Yes, we are working since years already in the field of saving energy, and we have the whole strategy of 4E, which means for energy efficiency, which consists of energy efficient product on one hand and services and tools on the other hand. So for example, right now here in this module, you see also our energy saving belt drives, we have frequency converters, and we actually also didn't use the pneumatics because we wanted to save the press system here to produce the compressed air.
Well, Michael, that's all a little bit abstract, to be honest. You know,
yeah.
Maybe you can show us how we can save energy. Can you make it visible? Be a magician. Come on.
I try to make it easy for you.
Okay.
So, you know from home that you're always asked to turn off the light when you leave the house. And we have actually implemented here the same. We have some PLC function blocks down in our motion control, PLC control. And actually, they are really intelligent, meaning that, for example, if the workpiece enters here, the light will go on. In order to show this to you, I have to produce another workpiece.
So we'll do another short configuration again, right?
Yes. Flashlight, aluminum, everything okay. Let's go.
Chup, chup, chup. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So we go into the second module. It is read, the RFID information, and the module starts moving. This is a dual-arm handling system consisting of these kind of modular grippers that can move the product in 5 dimensions. So that saves a lot of cycle time. We are using here our automation solution, Intermotion MLC, with its outstanding robotic functionalities. So we have here 6 degrees of freedom that we can realize. So my machine is already ready, it saves the information, and it goes down to the next module.
Wow. It's quite impressive, Michael. So this unit standalone function makes it an intelligent, self-governing system, ladies and gentlemen. But when I see all of these drive units, I have to ask another question, Michael. How is the energy efficiency here? Because after all, one of the goals of Industry 4.0 is to reduce energy expenses. So is there a solution you can show to us?
Yeah, since years we are offering energy efficient solutions. We call it 4E for energy efficiency. So you can get a broad variety of products and services like consulting. So we are using here in this module, for example, our special frequency converters and energy saving belt drives. We don't use pneumatics here, so you also don't have the energy costs of a press system for the pressed air.
Well, that's actually a little bit abstract. Maybe you can give us a little detailed idea, or maybe you can make it visible how we are saving energy.
Yeah, in the PLC there are special function blocks. So function blocks are special functions that we provide to customers for energy management. So there's a toolkit available that you can use. And I don't know if you have noticed, but the light is actually going on and off when there is some work. So in order that you can see it again, I will produce another flashlight very fastly.
Okay, just a quick configuration again.
So you will see now, and maybe you haven't seen before, that the light is turned off once The module knows that it has something to do, so you see it clearly and the module starts working, but you have seen this before.
Wow, it's quite fantastic. It was very good to follow here on our big screen. Now, Michael, how am I, as a user, supposed to recognize these energy savings? Are there any possibilities?
Yeah, one of the targets of connected industry is that you want to have the information available everywhere. And we have the information on our central HMI. And now I have to walk a bit around the corner, because we also have, of course, you all have it in your pockets, smart devices. So we have here a smart device actually showing the energy consumption of our module. And this is part of our function toolkit energy management, as I said. And it is done here in Google Android as an HTML5 app. And you as a customer or as a machine builder or integrator, you could do actually your own apps, because we offer the open core interface. And with this interface technology, you can do all kinds of apps for your automation solution that you can imagine. For example, also a maintenance or service app.
But now, Michael, imagine we have a very lazy machine manufacturer, and he's saying, come on, I don't want to create my own apps. Do we have any apps, presets, brought by Bosch Rexroth?
Yes, of course. We have a whole bunch of apps over there at the user-oriented services stand on our booth. And these range from product selection apps up to complete machine HMI solutions. So we have here also our handling tool for the USB key, and I can activate a complete remote HMI app. So you can see here, for example, our program to move the handling system over there. I could control, manually move the axis, or I could open and close the gripper. And this is all thanks to Open Core Interface here and our automation solution, IntraMotion for handling.
Well, Michael, as we figured out by now, it's a highly advanced machine operation you're showing to us. But now let's talk a little bit about the configuration process, because this is actually, as most of you know, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit tricky sometimes. Do we have any help for the user here?
Yeah, configuration can be tricky, startup can be tricky. In order to help us with this, or help our customers with this, we have an easy startup wizard. That's an app which actually you can use to start up an electromechanical linear system. So imagine you have, as you can see here or on your screen as well, we have a QR tag saved with all the parameters of the electromechanical system. And you go with your app, you read the QR tag, and then you have all these parameters in your app. And you go step by step through the app and configure the whole system. And once it's done, you save it down via Wi-Fi to your drive, and the electrical mechanical axis should work.
The wizard from Oz. Well, it's really great, ladies and gentlemen. Very easy. It makes the handling very easy and smooth. But we've been talking about saving energy, Michael. Can we also save times using the wizard?
Yes, of course, you can. Typically, this process takes 20 minutes if you do it in a classic way. With the app itself, it's only 2 minutes.
What?
Imagine this. Yes, 2 minutes. And additionally, you have less errors because it guides you step by step through the whole process.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Very comfortable. What's next in our production line? I can't see our flashlight anymore.
Yeah, the flashlight already passed through, and we have to follow it slowly because we have to explain everything. So on the next station, that's the press module itself. We have here a CNC control called IntraMotion MTX. We have a Safe Logic safety control. And the highlight of this module is our nice multi-touch HMI device. You all know the gestures from the tablets that you are all now using day by day. So this is also going to the industrial work to make machine handling easier. So we have here the operation desktop for our CNC control. And you can, for example, zoom in images, or you can rotate objects like buttons, for example. Okay, this is a whole device. Or you have this nice keyboard over here, which only shows you the keys that are activated for your special task. So this is context-sensitive keyboard.
Well, Michael, thanks for the tour so far. I'll just add that the multitask MHI makes a gap between stationary machines and smart devices. It fills that gap, actually, right?
Yes, in fact, because connected industry on the one hand means that the information is available everywhere, that we communicate between each other, but it also should be easy for the user, for the operator to access this information. And this multi-touch HMI makes it really easy to access all the data.
Well, okay, Michael, so far so good, but is our flashlight ready by now?
Actually not, there's one process step missing, and that's our tightening system here, over there, it already passed through. So in that tightening system, we have, it's called Nexo, we have integrated the control logic and the power unit into one very compact unit. And what is very nice, when you do the actual tightening process, of course the control is checking the whole process and saves the data into a database, local database, or into the cloud. And of course, you know, we are talking here a lot about apps. So you could also see here on that iPad actually different statuses of the machine that you can select in order to see, for example, the screw process. And it says here to me, okay, so that means the flashlight should be okay and working.
Fantastic. Thank you, Michael, for this great presentation. I hope I'll be seeing you on stage in just a second with the flashlight. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Michael, with the flashlight, maybe you can show it to our audience.
It works.
Fantastic, it works. And thanks for the flashlight and for the presentation, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, all of this shows how open core engineering from Bosch Rexroth is paving the way to tomorrow's production methods today, you know. And I'd also like to thank you, our audience, for your time and interest. If you have any questions, my colleagues will be happy to help you. And you can also have a look at other Industry 4.0 pilot projects here at our booth, as well as in Hall 8, booth D20 of the DFKI, the German Research Center for Artificial Intelligence. Wow, that's quite a hard word. So, on behalf of the whole Bosch Rexroth team, I'd like to wish you a pleasant evening here in Hanover. Have a good time. Thank you for listening.
Thank you and auf Wiedersehen.